Let's move on now to the final main topic today. And the final main topic today comes to us from simply Mo. Hey, John and company. I saw Variety and other news sources point out that Warner Brothers' new streaming service will reportedly cost around $16 to $17 a month for HBO, Cinemax, and Warner Brothers content. To me, that's ridiculous. Netflix nor will Disney Plus cost that much. I don't think it would appeal to many cord cutters or cord nevers in general. Your thoughts? All right, thanks a lot for the question, man. And as Mo is pointing out, we've known for a while that like Amazon has their own streaming service, Universal has their own coming, Apple has their own coming, Disney has their own coming. We've already got Netflix, we've got Hulu, we've got several others. Warner Brothers is launching their own streaming service soon. We've known about that for a while. I personally think they're going to shut down their DC streaming service and kind of absorb it into the larger Warner Brothers streaming service, which is probably a pretty good idea in my opinion, but we'll get to that later. So what would they do? What's the pricing on this going to be? You got Netflix that's like 12 or 13 bucks a month. You got Disney that's going to come out at $7 a month. Is Warner Brothers coming out with their service at $16 or $17 a month? Would that be considered too much? Is that too expensive for a service like this? I'm going to actually disagree with you, Mo, and I'm going to say no. Because there's a couple things to keep in mind here. You're getting what you pay for, right? With Disney Plus, they're launching with Mandalorian, great. They're launching with one show. Now, they'll have a bunch of their movies and stuff, but even then, the library is not going to be super exhaustive or super extensive. It's going to be a good library, but it's not going to have all the variety and all the options in the world on it when they launch at $7 a month. You're getting what you pay for. And by the way, there's no way I think that price stays at $7 a month after a year or two. They're going to jump that price up. I would argue, though, that with a bundled deal of Warner Brothers exhaustive film and television content, exhaustive, HBO and Cinemax, guys, keep this into perspective here. HBO Go, which I subscribe to, HBO Go by itself costs $15 a month. HBO Go by itself costs about $15 a month. And I think it's worth every damn penny. HBO are simply the best original content creators out there in the streaming space, at any rate, at least for now. I think HBO goes, so you're talking about taking now all of that HBO content and Cinemax and the Warner Brothers library and whatever original content they start creating for that thing at the same time, and they're only increasing that price by $1 or $2? I got to tell you, I think that sounds like one hell of a deal. I mean, and look, again, let's put aside Warner Brothers and put aside Cinemax for a second. Let's just talk about HBO. You're talking about some of the greatest television shows this is just some. I just sat down this morning, ripped off a list off the top of my head. I'm sure there's several really great ones I don't even have on this list. These are ones that just came off the top of my head. HBO originals that you're going to be able to get. Game of Thrones, The Wire. Some people think that's the greatest show of all time. The Sopranos. Some people think that's the greatest show of all time. Veep, which a lot of people think is one of the greatest shows of all time. It's won so many awards. Curb Your Enthusiasm, Westworld, Deadwood, True Detective, Boardwalk Empire. God, I love Boardwalk Empire. Big Little Lies, Silicon Valley, Oz. I miss Oz. Entourage, True Blood, Barry, Rome, Eastbound and Down, Band of Brothers. On and on and on and on. That's just the HBO part. That's not even taking into consideration all the stuff they're going to make moving forward. And by the way, like that doesn't even count. We're not even talking about Chernobyl, which might be one of the best things they've ever done. And we've got a number of big shows coming from them that we're all really excited about. And that's just a little taste. And that, folks, doesn't even count Cinemax and doesn't even count Warner Brothers. $16, $17 a month? Yeah, because I'll tell you what, yes, Disney Plus is launching at $7, but you're getting a hell of a lot more. You're getting a hell of a lot more right off the bat with whatever this Warner Brothers streaming service is going to be. And by the way, if I'm right, and I don't know that I'm right, but if I'm right, and they absorb in the DC streaming service into that as well, Well, now you're getting Doom Patrol, which I think is awesome. Now you'll get the one season of Swamp Thing. If you like Titans, which I don't really like Titans all that much, but some of you guys do, you'll get Titans, plus all the other content that's on the DC streaming service as well. Look, I really do think that would be a good deal. And they're saying, by the way, that they might even do a second version of that streaming service that will have some ads and cost a lot less. So, I mean, so if you don't want to spend that much, you don't mind a few commercials, you'll probably get an even better deal. But I got to say, guys, for me, when you consider the sheer volume of content you're getting, the quality of content you're getting, that is spread across several brands, HBO, Cinemax, Warner Brothers, probably DC, I got to say, 16, 17 bucks a month, considering I'm paying 15 bucks a month for HBO Go right now by itself, I got to say, to me, it sounds like a pretty good deal. But I know, maybe you guys feel differently. Like, I know all of us as fans, we want everything for free. Everything should cost $1. I get it. We all want everything for as cheap as possible. I understand. But honestly, I think 16, 17 bucks a month, less than the cost of one movie, I got to say, I think that would be pretty good. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Jump down in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts.